Here's why you play Gord, the Professor of Mystics, in the mid lane. First off, he has extremely high burst damage, allowing him to wipe out enemies with his powerful area of effect skills. He has strong crowd control with his stun, which can easily set up kills for his team. Gord also excels in long range poking, allowing him to deal consistent damage without getting too close to danger. However, Gord has no mobility, making him very vulnerable to assassins and gap closers, and he also relies on positioning as his ultimate leaves him stationary, making him an easy target for crowd control. Gord's passive, Mystic Favor, triggers when he hits an enemy 4 times with his basic attacks or skills within a short period. His next attack will then deal bonus true damage and slow the enemy. This passive allows Gord to increase his damage output and keep enemies from escaping. Gord's first skill, Mystic Projectile, conjures a bouncing Mystic Orb in the target direction. Orb explodes on the first enemy hit, dealing magic damage, stunning them, and revealing their location. This skill is crucial for setting up combos, as the stun can lead to an easy follow-up with his other abilities. Gord's second skill, Mystic Injection, creates an energy field in a target area that continuously deals magic damage to enemies within. This ability is perfect for controlling areas, slowing enemies, and dealing sustained damage in fights. Gord's ultimate, Mystic Gush, unleashes a powerful energy beam in a target direction, dealing continuous magic damage over time. The direction of the beam can be adjusted while casting. This is Gord's strongest ability, capable of wiping out enemies in team fights when positioned correctly. However, it leaves him stationary, making him vulnerable to crowd control. A typical skill combo for Gord is to cast for skill first to stun enemies, then immediately follow up with the second skill to deal continuous damage. Follow up with his ultimate for massive burst damage. This ensures enemies take the full force of his abilities before they can escape. Moving on to builds, I usually build Magic Shoes, Ice Queen Wand, Glowing Wand, Wishing Lantern, Holy Crystal, and finally Divine Glaive. These are the emblems that go along with this build. As for battle spells, the best spells for Gord in my opinion is Flicker, Flame Shot, or Purify. Flicker helps reposition if enemies get too close, Flame Shot provides extra poke damage and knockback, and Purify removes crowd control effects that could cancel his ultimate. Gord is strong against melee heroes with poor mobility such as Barats and Fredrin, since they struggle to dodge his skills and ultimate. However, Gord struggles against highly mobile assassins like Fanny and Lancelot, as they can easily dodge his abilities and burst him down before he can react. Gord works best with tank heroes that provide crowd control, such as Hylas and Beleric, since they can lock down enemies for him to unleash his full combo. Use your max second skill first for consistent damage, upgrade first skill as a backup for the stun, and most importantly, upgrade the ultimate whenever available. Positioning is the key to playing Gord effectively. Always stay behind your frontline and use your long range abilities to poke enemies before committing to a fight. His first skill is crucial for setting up combos, so use it wisely to stun enemies before following up with his second skill and ultimate. Be cautious when casting his ultimate, as it leaves Gord stationary. Use Flicker or position yourself safely before activating it. In team fights, place a second skill in choke points or key areas to control enemy movements. If you're up against mobile heroes, wait for them to use the dashes before unleashing your skills to increase your chances of landing them. Finally, always be aware of enemy crowd control skills, as they can easily interrupt your ultimate and leave you vulnerable.